I'm Randy Sherwood. I'm from Las Vegas, from Chicago previously, and this is my 1973 Datsun 240Z. This is a 73 240Z with a L28 turbo swap, Pro Tuner's intake, custom EFI system with Mega Squirt 3, full Techno Toy tuning suspension, whole lot of carbon fiber, and Willwood brakes. So the car dynoed about 250 to the wheels at 11 PSI. We were having boost leak issues because one of my clamps wasn't down tight enough. I have it up to 15 now, so probably close to 300 at the wheels. Still runs the stock T3 turbo, but I just couldn't find a reason to replace a turbo that was still working. So once that goes bad, we'll upgrade. How did I get into cars? As much as it pains me to say it, the Fast and the Furious came out when I was in high school. Just thought it was the coolest thing, being able to customize your car like that. So I was getting my license around the time I was looking at 280ZX turbos. My family convinced me to get something newer, so I went with a 300ZX twin turbo, which bankrupted me pretty much. Had two of those, and then I traded the second one's rolling chassis for this 240Z here. So that's a good question, because I've only got 1,000 miles on it since the full build. It handles like it's on rails. The car doesn't weigh very much. It's a very good suspension setup, obviously. I haven't taken it to a track yet. That was always my intention. I built it for some track duty. Come to find out that the carbon fiber is probably irreplaceable, or at least should be considered irreplaceable at this point. So not sure how much track duty it'll actually see, because I worry about putting it into a wall. But on the streets, it's been a humongous blast to drive. The hardest part is something I'm still dealing with today. I went with a company for the custom fuel tank, and not a company I'd go with again. And I've been battling issues with all the slag inside the tank, causing issues with clogging fuel pumps and fuel filters. So chasing a lot of that stuff down. Other than if I had stuck with an OEM tank or something, I'd say doing the EFI was most difficult. I had never actually tuned my own ECU from the ground up before. So learning Mega Squirt, learning how to actually set up fuel maps and ignition maps, that was a bit of a task. If I could do it all over again, it would be a bit more of a street car, a bit less of a track car. I went originally with like a 6-puck clutch, and then driving it on the street was actually a nightmare because the thing was chattering all the time. It was so embarrassing. The half cage that I have in it stops me from going too far back with the seats, so the driving position's not particularly comfortable on the street. Things like that. Just like I would have made it a bit more comfortable for road use, because that's what's probably going to see most of its life. Favorite thing about the car is probably all the carbon fiber. It's one of those things that it's kind of a showstopper. I take it to Espresso and Exotics out here all the time, and it attracts quite a bit of attention. The shop that did the body work, they did fantastic work on all the metal and everything, but they wanted to paint it over, and I convinced them to do it this way. And in the end, I think they agreed with me that it turned out pretty stunning. All right, so my Instagram is rsherwood Jr., RSHERWOOD JR. That's pretty much where you'll find me most active with pictures of this. I want to thank my wife Rachel for being patient with me throughout this whole process. She's been with me the entire time that I've been working on it, pretty much, through thick and thin, obviously. Also, Fast Eddie's Hot Rods in Chicagoland, who did all the body work. They did a great work putting all the metal work together. Harmon Restorations here in Las Vegas, they helped me chase down some leak issues I had and some mechanical things that I had to get worked out that I just didn't have time to get to. Skillard, who makes the splitter and the diffuser and a few other parts I have on the car, fantastic customer service, can't compliment them enough. And Pro Tuners, who makes the custom intakes now. Fantastic build quality, great looking product, and I can't wait to do the exhaust manifold on the car. Slam truck if I had to go with a truck. H pattern every day. I'm not a straight line guy, so I like the Vegas strip if I'm going to do a straight line. Cash. James May. Ooh, Joe Dirt. I'm partial to Steve McQueen. Oh man, I like Wu-Tang, but I think for driving it has to be Van Halen. Thank you JPAN, GT, and everybody for watching. I'm Randy Sherwood, and this is my 240Z.